Today we're going to take a college tour of Moravian College. We're going to share with you the inside scoop on Moravian, the good, the bad, and the ugly. We'll cover academics, housing, social life, community, and campus safety. And stay till the end to see what kind of student is a good fit for Moravian. We are LiberalArtsColleges.com, and our goal is to tell you the truth about life on campus. We do this by combining real-world campus tours with survey data that we've collected from over 10,000 college students across the U.S. In this college tour video, we're going to answer all of your questions about what it's like to be a student at Moravian College, including who gets in, what the first-year housing is like, what the students say about the party atmosphere, what kind of students are a good fit for Moravian College, and what kind of students should probably look elsewhere. All right, let's get started. First, Moravian is the nation's 6th oldest college and is a non-selective institution with about 8 out of 10 applicants being admitted. This level of selectivity stems from a history of being a very accessible college for students. Prospective students apply to Moravian using the Common App or by submitting directly on the Moravian College online application on their website. Of course, your high school transcript is required and will be sent directly to the admissions office from your school, and you'll also need official SAT or ACT scores. Applicants must submit an essay and a letter of recommendation from an 11th or 12th grade teacher, school counselor, principal, or other school official. Moravian College has under 2,000 undergraduates and also has a much smaller population of grad students in business, education, nursing, and physical rehabilitation sciences. The student body is made up of 60% females and 40% males. And 8 out of 10 of their first-year students return for their sophomore year, so they have a very good retention rate. And while the national average for 4-year graduation is less than half, 7 out of 10 Moravian undergrads will graduate in those same 4 years. Now, once you get in, you'll see that Moravian is located in historic Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, a town that was founded by the Moravian Church back in the 1700s. The college is centered in the Lehigh Valley, which is a term that you'll hear quite a bit in and around campus. The Lehigh Valley includes the cities of Allentown, Bethlehem, and Easton, PA, and has less than 1 million people in total population. Nearby Lehigh University, with its 5,000 undergraduates, is a selective private university and is located on the south side of the Lehigh River, so the two schools actually share the town of Bethlehem. Moravian College, on the north side of the river, actually surrounds the downtown Main Street area, where there's been significant economic revitalization and historic preservation. But more on that later. So how will you get there? Well, it's about a 1-hour car ride from Philadelphia and just under 2 hours from New York City. And if you're flying in, it's a 2-hour nonstop flight from Chicago, or all the way from the West Coast, the flight from LAX to Lehigh International Airport in Allentown. It's pretty much a full day trip with 1 or 2 stops in that process. From a weather perspective, when you arrive on campus in August, it's going to be in the mid-80s and pretty hot and humid. In November, the temps will drop down to the 50s and into the 30s at night. And come January, you will definitely need your winter coat, where daytime temps are in the 30s and the nighttime temps dip down into the low 20s. And you'll also need some snow boots, as Bethlehem gets 3 feet of snow per year. From a campus environment perspective, it's a campus with a very strong sense of community. 9 out of 10 students also report feeling very safe on campus, even at night. The student body is also active. Over 40% of the students say that they are involved weekly in activities and organizations. And more than 40% of students report being involved daily in campus activities. As far as partying goes, students report that drugs and alcohol play a pretty small role in the nightlife on campus. 1/3 of the MoCo students say that cliques play a big part on campus, and we find that this is usually driven by Greek organizations and sports teams, for which Moravian College has both. 3/4 of the students report that the campus is gay friendly. So if you're part of or an ally to the LGBTQ community, you'll find this a friendly campus. From a housing perspective, the freshman dorms are mostly located centrally in what they call the dorm circle. Overall, students tell us that they're just satisfied with their housing options, so it's not a glowing review of the housing facilities. And we saw this when we were on campus. These are very traditional first-year dorm rooms with shared bathrooms. The dorms are co-ed and they're split by floor. And there are a couple of women-only residence halls. And laundry facilities are located on site, and the cost is included in your room and board, and they've even included an app that will tell you when your laundry is done. As we see on many other campuses, some of the best housing options are reserved exclusively for upperclassmen. Let's talk about Greek life. Although there are fraternities and sororities on campus, Greek life does not dominate the social scene at Moravian. Approximately 1/4 of Moravian students are members of the college's 4 national sororities and 3 national fraternities, as well as 1 local fraternity. Parties thrown by the Greek organizations must be registered with the college, and students under 21 years old are not permitted to drink. Again, this is in line with what 6 out of 10 students reported as a culture where alcohol is somewhat important, but simply not vital to the social life. Around campus, you're going to see a combination of historically preserved buildings and updated, beautiful modern facilities. The Haupert Union, or better known as the Hub, has a lounge, a dining room, a food court, a pavilion, gallery space, meeting rooms, student activity spaces, and the mailroom. The Collier Hall of Sciences, it includes classrooms and 35 laboratories for teaching and student faculty research. There are a couple of lecture halls as well as faculty offices. The departments that are housed here are chemistry, biology, and physics. In the Priscilla Payne Hurd Academic Complex, or PHAC as it's called, you're going to find technologically advanced classrooms. All the classrooms there are smart classrooms. You'll also find a couple of tiered lecture halls. And you'll find faculty offices and computer labs in this beautiful academic building. In 2017, Moravian College opened the doors to their new Center for Health Sciences, affectionately known as the Sally. It's a 55,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility that hosts classes for both undergraduate and their graduate programs, including the nursing, informatics, and health sciences. It also includes a digital cadaver lab, one of the few in the country. The building houses a cafe, just one of the many dining options on campus, and this cafe is a clean, modern space with plenty of seating, and it's a place where students come to grab their morning cup of coffee, as well as some healthy breakfast, lunch, and dinner options. One of the unique characteristics of Moravian College is their 2-campus layout. This is rarely seen on small campuses. The historic South Campus is where it was all started over 275 years ago. It's home to Brethren Hall for the music and performing arts, as well as the updated Cluel Dining Hall. Let's talk about academics. 7 out of 10 students report that they have a professor that gets them excited about learning. And that's a measure that the Gallup organization found was one of the keys to long-term career success. Their average class size is just 17 students. And although they do have some lecture halls on campus, they are mostly used for special speaking events. It's rare that you're going to be in a class with more than 40 students at Moravian College. Now, Moravian College is part of the Lehigh Valley Association of Independent Colleges. Now, what this means is that undergraduate students at Moravian can cross-register to take courses at these other colleges for academic credit. The program provides students with access to additional course offerings and those academic resources at no additional cost beyond their full-time tuition. Few colleges in the country can provide this level of expanded study opportunity. Everywhere we go, we see some pretty interesting dining options. and Moravian College has several. The Star Student Restaurant is the main dining area, and it is impressive. It provides fresh and healthy food choices. There's an allergen-free area that avoids the top 7 allergens. There's a farm-to-table station with lots of variety. And there are also other dining areas as well. The Blue and Gray Cafe provides students a quick way to grab some food between classes. And on South Campus, you'll find the newly remodeled Cluel dining area, which also includes a convenience store with grab-and-go meals for students to quickly grab something between classes or before class. Interestingly, the menu is not the same at each of the dining areas. One student said they appreciate the variety and the choices that they get to make with their friends about where to eat each night. It gives them some variety in terms of not just the food, but where they'll be eating. The Reeves Library is at the center of campus and a place where students come to study, meet with their classmates, do research, and access other resources like printing. Relative to some of the spectacular new spaces on campus, the library feels somewhat dated. As a study space, the Reeves Library competes with these other open and study-friendly spots across campus, like the new Health Sciences building as well as the PHAC. Athletics play a big role at Moravian. It's a large part of the campus culture, with about 1/3 of the students playing a varsity sport. There are 20 NCAA Division III teams across both men's and women's sports. The athletic facilities are updated, including the upgraded turf field complex at the John Makovec Field. It is home to women's field hockey, men's and women's lacrosse, and men's and women's soccer teams. As well, a wide variety of the intramural sports and activities are also played on this field. It's really the heart of campus, with housing on one end and the hub on the other. Their football stadium is actually found a few blocks off of campus, and that's where the students will go on Saturday to cheer on their team. Health and wellness is a big part of Moravian College, and they have a 10,000 square foot fitness center with an impressive array of cardio and weight equipment for students to use to either get or stay in shape. They have treadmills, ellipticals, bikes, climbers, stairmasters, rowers. They're all lined up and ready to use. And some of the cardio equipment also includes plugs for headphones to access the channels of one of the many large flat screen televisions that are on the wall. There's also a large free weight area. And for the student athletes, they enjoy their own strength and conditioning workout area. There's also a field house where teams practice and play their home games. Let's talk about the downtown area of Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. The Moravian Mile, as it's called, is a walk that can take you from the main campus to the south campus in, well, about a mile. And if the weather isn't cooperating, or you just want to relax and get there, you can hop on the free shuttle bus that runs between the two campuses. Historic Bethlehem includes pre-colonial buildings and was founded some 275 years ago. It's a town that's reinvented itself over and over. Today there's a booming arts district, high-end restaurants, and quirky shops. It also includes Hotel Bethlehem, or Hotel B as it's called. It's a historic 4.5-star hotel with a famous guest list and incredible customer service. Even if you're not staying at the Hotel B, we definitely encourage you to go and check it out. And the campus bookstore is downtown. The Moravian Bookshop was founded in 1745 and is the oldest continuously operating bookstore in the United States. The bookshop had been struggling, and with Moravian College taking it over, it's now an additional connection between the local community and the college itself. This bookshop provides a unique selection of books and iconic Moravian and Bethlehem themed gifts. And it's home to the Moravian College Student Bookstore, where students buy their books and their Moravian College apparel. No college is right for everyone. So to recap, let's start with the students who Moravian College might not be a great fit for. Students who are looking to keep mostly to themselves, this probably isn't a good fit for them. Although students could attend classes and just focus on their studies, they really would be missing out on all that Moravian College has to offer. The students there are very involved in campus activities, and if you didn't get involved, the experience probably wouldn't be great for you. If you're looking for a purely dry campus, you won't find it at Moravian. Although not a vital piece, alcohol does play a part in the social life there. Students who have their heart set on large campus environments with huge crowds at the football and the basketball games, they're not going to find it there. If you have your heart set on luxury housing options, especially in your first couple of years, you won't find it at Moravian. The dorms there are clean and functional. Students tell us they're satisfied with the housing, but not much more than that. And finally, if you're looking to attend a college that's part of a major metropolitan city and you want that city experience day to day, you're not going to get that at Moravian College. Although you can drive to major cities, they're fairly close. It simply won't be part of your regular college experience at Moravian. So who is Moravian College a good fit for? Well, it's a good fit for students who are not hung up on having to go to a highly selective school, and they're not hung up on college rankings. Students looking to do more than just study. Students there report that the workload is manageable. Although half the students there are in their top 25% of their high school class, these are the students who want more out of their college experience than just studying. And if you're looking for close interaction with your professors and to be around students who are excited about learning, there's probably a good fit here. The average class size, less than 20 students, as we mentioned, and students at Moravian truly experience that personal interaction with their professors. And if you don't want to travel too far to have fun, this might be a good fit. In fact, 55% of Moravian students say they socialize mostly on campus. Perhaps you're potentially interested in Greek life, the fraternities and the sororities, but you don't want that to dominate your social calendar, then this could be a good fit. If you're a student that is looking for a socially active student body with not just a large number of clubs, which a lot of colleges like to talk about, but really active clubs, then Moravian might be a good fit for you. If you want to get involved in the local community and you want to feel very safe on campus even at night, Moravian College could be a great fit. If you found this college tour video helpful, click on the subscribe button and you'll get notified when we post our next campus tour video. And if you have specific questions about Moravian College and the life on campus there, or questions about the college search process in general, just leave your questions in the comment section below and we'll be sure to answer them. To learn more about Moravian College and hundreds of other small colleges, visit LiberalArtsColleges.com.